I always forget to unmute the mic, right? My Stream Deck is not working properly. Let me see here. Nope. Dude, trying to get a stream working is just a nightmare. Well, with the bells and whistles. I mean, if I was just straight up streaming, it'd be fine. Nah, see, it changed the... So, for whatever reason, on my Stream Deck, it changes the output, my audio device output. Bet it works now. Yeah, we got the crowd noise. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Wow. Okay. So, it's been a few months since I streamed live here on the channel. Let me look here. The last time I did a live stream on the actual channel. Yeah, it was the beginning of November when I played the first part of God of War Ragnarok. Holy shit. 2 months. 2 months I've been just, well, in December I played God of War Ragnarok like a lot. I'm still not done with that game. I'm trying to platinum that game. Trying to get all the collectibles, which is kind of an annoyance. I'll be honest, like with the way that they did fast travel points, they're not so fast. You have to keep trying to find those portals, and you can't just fast travel whenever, wherever, which is kind of an annoyance in today's day and age of gaming. But c'est la vie. I am slowly but surely getting through that. And I watched a bunch of the Game of the Year award things for Giant Bomb and Fire Escape Cast and Kind of Funny and yada yada. And yeah, Elden Ring is obviously the winner. I played maybe 3 hours of Elden Ring all year. And it's not my cup of tea. At least it wasn't. But now that I see all the guides on the internet, kind of makes me want to do a build, I want to do a good build and give that game another shot. So that's probably something I'm going to look to do sometime this year, most likely. If there's enough time in the year, given the plethora of games just lambasting the public. And I have a feeling that's all due to the pandemic. We're still coming out of that, There were so many delays coming out of that over the past few years that now we're getting the brunt of the AAA extravaganza that's coming in 2023. So that's what I thought we would do here tonight. So this is something I don't normally do, Kind of like going to be a podcast kind of format tonight. We'll probably play a game maybe here toward the end, but I'm going to spend a lot of time yammering on here because quite frankly, I've been mentally ill with what I'm going to do with this channel over the last couple weeks. So if you haven't noticed, on the YouTube channel, I have uploaded every gaming video I have ever done, with the exception of the sports games because they got their own channel. Upload them all to the Encyclopedia channel. I love that word. I'm glad that I thought that word up. Yeah, Downtown Encyclopedia. It's totally hard to remember and type. That's going to be good for SEO for sure. Yep. People are definitely going to find it. Yeah, so I uploaded everything over the holiday break, and I finally finished that yesterday. Everything is categorized by year, by game. If there are multiple gameplay videos for a specific game, I put them in a playlist. And I also categorize them by the type of video. So, for example, if it's just a gameplay with no commentary at all, I had that stuff in a playlist, and then when I tried to sort that playlist, because there was 800 videos in it, it said, yeah, dude, you're a programmer, you know this, sorting 800 things, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. Okay, YouTube, fair. Anybody who knows anything about programming knows that sorting or ordering large, massive quantities of things is very intensive, so I see how YouTube gets around that by just not doing it. It got through about 429 videos worth of the playlist and said, yeah, you've reached your limit on the sorting. We're not sorting anymore. So I just deleted that playlist because it was too long anyway. So I have categorized them with, I think, about 200 videos of live streams, which means my face. You're seeing my face while I'm playing the game. And then I have gameplay commentaries where you're not seeing my face, but you're hearing my voice. Everything else that's a gameplay is just out on the channel. And it's also in the yearly breakdown. So one way or another, if you want to find a video on my channel, you'll find it. I've categorized it pretty well, I feel. So go see my encyclopedia of gameplays by yours truly, DowntownCMBrown. But you're here now on not just YouTube, but you're here on Twitch as well, because for the first time ever tonight, I'm doing a dual simulcast like they did back in 2001 when WCW Nitro was on WWE Raw and Vince McMahon bought WCW. But really, oh my God, Shane McMahon came out and he bought WCW. Except he really didn't. It was just a bullshit invasion storyline. Yes, I am on two things at one time on the internet for the first time ever right now. Kind of cool. Yeah, I signed up for a Restream account where you can give it your account information for various streaming platforms and stream at the same time. So we're doing that. That's cool. I hope to do that going forward. And so far, the stream has not crashed. It's in the green. I have enough bandwidth. Cool beans. I like it. It's doing well. Doing good. So yeah, we're going to play around with probably the Stream Deck a little bit. This is all about getting set up for the future. Well, Downtown, what do you mean the future? What are we going to do here on this channel? Well, that's what this is about. And hopefully there's enough of you in chat, maybe, possibly, to help me. Because quite frankly, my brain has been swimming with ideas about what to do on the channel. Seriously. And I kind of get into this existential crisis of thought where I go, okay, well, why am I even doing this at all? Because really what I want to do is I just want to play some video games. But just playing video games, what are you contributing to the earth? What are you contributing to society? I know a lot of channels that would be, it would be good for them to think about what they're doing for the human race, because god damn it, sometimes their content It's not great. It's like a landfill of garbage. Hot, steaming garbage. Now, am I saying this content right here, right now is good? Fuck no. Terrible. This show sucks. But I'm hoping that we can make it better. I want to work with you guys instead of, trying to do this on my own. So what are we going to contribute? Well, every channel is going to say, well, we bring entertainment to the masses. There's a lot of entertainment options out there, folks. Have you seen Netflix? Have you seen Hulu and Prime Video? There's so much shit on that stuff. I'm not saying it's all well, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's not all entertaining. There's a lot of entertaining stuff on there, though. Who has time to watch these? Who has time to watch this stream? Nobody. I'm burying the lead, ain't I? I'm burying myself. But I'm burying all of YouTube and Twitch. A lot of hard work goes in. It's like comparing AAA games to indie games. All the streaming platforms, they're the AAA titles. They make the good content. But then there's indie guys out there that, some of them make just absolutely amazing content that's better than AAA stuff. Better than, what studios build. And then there's all this other junk, like on the Steam store. Hentai Survivors, for example. Garbage. So, I'm hoping to come out of the pile that is garbage and rise up to be adequate. That's all I want. I just want adequate. I'm not looking to be the best. I'm not looking to be like a ninja or a PewDiePie or a Jacksepticeye. I don't even want a community that large. I want a small community. I want a small community with close friends. Right now we have no community. We have zero community. There's nobody in this chat right now. I bet there's nobody out there. But one day we're going to look back on this day and we're going to go, God damn it. Look what we built from nothing. So what's this channel about? Well, I hope it's not just entertainment, but I hope it's educational, I'm about being educational, about, learning shit. I want the gameplays that I do to teach somebody something. If you're a new game player, I'm not going to discriminate against people that are picking up their first game and people that are veterans of gaming. I don't care. We all learn sometime. We all come from nothing. There's a quote for you. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Yeah, why we're doing this. To be educational and to be fun. And to bolster my trophy list. Okay, I'm going to go on the trophy achievement rant. So, just to give you a historical glimpse of what I do here with gaming is I am self-admittedly an achievement whore. Yep. Trophy whore right here. Right here. Man, back in 2005 when the Xbox 360 came out, and then I saw these notifications popping up as I'm playing games, and it's telling me, oh, you did this, and oh, you did this, and you did this. And then And then everybody can see everything that I've done. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody can see what I did. Oh, I can shout from the rooftops. I completed the Mile High Club in Call of Duty 4. I worked fucking like 6 hours on that goddamn achievement. Which makes my next statement all the more disgusting. I got banned from True Achievements like 10 years ago. Why? Because I was a dirty achievement whore. And I fucked with my Xbox 360 account. I hacked my account on just 9 games. 9 games. And really, it was just fucking around. I just wanted to see if I could do it. I did it. Downloaded your profile on a USB drive, and then you got this tool that looked at your profile, and then you could fuck with the things on the profile and then re-upload your profile. Glorious. And it would just pop achievements then whenever you would sign in again. It was great. I was young and dumb. Luckily, I didn't get banned from Microsoft. It was just True Achievements, but still, it bothered me because that's the core site you go to for like guides and figuring out what you have to do next and all of that business. And I couldn't use that tool for like 10 years. I couldn't use that tool until last year. The Xbox Series X. Well, the Xbox Series X came out in 2020. Took me about a year to figure out, I wanted to make a new profile. I wanted to start fresh. I had this crazy notion that, what was it? 15 years worth of gaming? Yeah, sure. I can regain all of those achievements for all those 360 and Xbox One games. Sure. What an idiot. What a friggin' idiot. I can't do that. I'm gonna try. I'm an idiot and I'm gonna try. Partially because I realized, with this YouTube thing, back then, we didn't have YouTube. We weren't showcasing any of these games back then. So, I'm going to try and showcase some of those games right here on this channel and get some of the achievements. If I have to, it'll just be the easy achievements. I don't care. And then we can go back and the best games of all time, we'll definitely, hit those ones hard. But I'm making a plan here slowly and surely to come up with what games to play. And actually, I can share that with you guys here in a few minutes. But yeah, like that. So the achievements, I want to get those. I want to go back through my trophy list, see what I have withstanding. Get those. Play the greatest games of all time that I have never played on this channel. Play them for you right here. And as we're getting trophies, as we're getting achievements, you can see this is the educational part. You can kind of see, how you go about doing it. Now, there's trophy guys or achievement guys. That's fine. You can go to those too. They're quick, concise. I subscribe to a lot of those channels, and I'm thankful that they make the kind of content that they do. But if you just want to see one man's journey through that process, come along for the ride. Come with me. We'll hang out. We'll have fun. We'll eat pizza. I love pizza. We'll play games. That's what we're doing. Food, video games, and fun, and friends. That's what we're about here. I need to be a little bit less about food, to be honest with you. I gotta lose weight. That's another subject. So yeah. Why don't we go through what my plan is currently? So I'm going to do a little bit of magic. Not going to be very magical at first because it's a black screen. Hold on. Hold on. Really? I can't. So I'm trying to show an Excel spreadsheet and I can't show an Excel spreadsheet. I really don't want to do a monitor capture. That wouldn't be fun. So it only looks for EXEs, huh? Window capture for OBS only looks at EXE. Are you shitting me? Okay, fine. Surely not. Wow. Okay, so this is new on me. Window capture. You can't just pick any window you want. Okay, we're doing display capture now, and you're seeing a billion of me. Hi, everybody. Hi. There. Can you see that? I only have one monitor, so I can't tell what the hell's going on if I have this up. Right? That's not the tab I wanted to show you. This is the tab I wanted to show you. I have compiled a list of the greatest games of all time by year. I thought about going up to 10 games here, so I'd only do 5. Probably should have only even done 3. Because if I include up to 2024, all this, it's going to be 200 of the greatest games ever conceived in the history of man. This is not up for debate. These are the greatest games of each year. I'm not here to debate you. This is just what it is. Got it? Good. So, and the gold ones are the greatest games of all time. Period. Done. For each year. Those are the GOATs of each year. I don't know why I put Elden Ring there. It should be Vampire Survivors. But I figured by the time I'm done playing Elden Ring, I'll think it's the greatest of all time, probably. Because everybody's so goddamn stoked about Elden fucking Ring. I don't want to play Elden Ring. But I'm going to force myself to play Elden Ring. Because god damn it, these open world games get this praise that I do not understand. And I'm going to keep hammering it until I understand. Admittedly, I do not give them enough time. I don't give them enough time because I don't have enough time. That is why The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is also in the gold. I didn't fucking play that game, hardly like at all. Personally, on my personal list of greatest games of all time, if I had to go back to 2017, Odyssey is my personal game of the year. I played it the whole way through. I love that game. I have a tickle in my throat, good God. I don't have any more water in here. That's awesome. That's awesome. First rule of podcasting. Fucking have liquid near you. So Breath of the Wild is another one that I'm going to force myself through. So I think my game plan here, this year is to play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild first, like starting now. Because Tears of the Kingdom is coming out in May, I want to be ready. I want to understand. Because when I played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, again, for about the same length of time as I played Elden Ring, which is about 3 hours, everything in that game irritated the hell out of me. The breaking of the weapons, the climbing, which then would subsequently result in rain falling and me sliding down the fucking mountain every goddamn time I would go to climb, or I just wouldn't have enough stamina to do anything, running, climbing, whatever. Everything was an annoyance in that game. Anytime I'd run into an enemy, I'd die. I don't understand it. I don't think I'm that bad at video games, but every time I played that game, it was a fucking nightmare. or I would run into one of those goddamn guardians, dead instantly, lasered, incinerated. I bought the hardback encyclopedia book for The Legend of Zelda, all the games in the series, and I also bought the strategy guide hardback for Breath of the Wild. We're going to go through that goddamn thing, and I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to beat that game live on stream. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to play every hour of the whatever hundreds of hours it is on stream. I will show you the hundreds of hours of gameplay. But when I go to beat that game, it will be live streamed. I will be live, for sure. Or anything else I go to do, like facing a major boss or whatever. I decide to do that. So, sorry. I have to realize that every time I change windows, it's going to do that. So, that is what my plan is with that. So, we're going to have like a long form video game. How do I put this? On the YouTube channel, my thought process about how I'm scheduling what games to play and when. A couple days a week, I want to dedicate to like the long form gameplays of games like this, where I can't be on stream every time I play it, but I will record the footage and post it to the encyclopedia for sure. And then we'll have like our new gameplays. Like, for example, right now I want to play High on Life. I've played the first 2 bounties. I'm loving the humor in that game. It's not for everybody, but it made me chuckle for sure. I want to play through that game, so that's like a couple days, and then I want to play throwback games like from the 80s and 90s, up in this area. We've already played Super Mario Brothers, so we can probably knock that one off the list. I played that back in 2019 on the channel. I never played the original Legend of Zelda. That's the other thing I want to go through. The number of these games that are golded, these games that are considered the greatest of the year, may not be exactly my games. I compile this list by looking at Metacritic, by looking at various publications, and just what the consensus was of that year, right? And I kind of compiled a list of all the ones that they were talking about, and then I kind of crafted it to be like a mixture of my tastes and what they were saying were the best games were, and this is kind of the formula I came up with. It's very scientific. It's totally scientific. Absolutely. Totally. We're scientists here, right? Yes. Which reminds me, I have a quick, Chris, before the joke wears off. You're failing. You're failing. You're failing.
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
There you go. See? Scientist. So yeah, a lot of these games that were gold, some of them I hardly played at all or have never played. And I will outright tell you which ones those are right now. Super Mario Brothers, yes, of course. Who has not played Super Mario Brothers? What is wrong with you if you haven't played Super Mario Brothers? That was the first game I ever played in my life. In my life. I think. Followed closely by like Oregon Trail on the Apple II, I believe. Legend of Zelda, never played the original. Never had it on NES. Punch-Out, never played it. Super Mario Brothers 3, of course. Greatest NES game of all time. Played it on this channel. Tetris Game Boy, yep, played that. Super Mario World, of course, played that. Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, never played it. Are you seeing? I've never played hardly any Zeldas. Honestly, now that I think about it, The only Zelda game I ever played to completion. I'm trying to think. I can't remember if I completed Majora's Mask. I played a lot of that game. The moon scared the shit out of me. Don't know if I completed it. I don't think I did. I definitely completed Ocarina of Time. That is the only one I've ever completed. And I think that's the only one I ever really played really thoroughly, besides Majora's Mask. So yeah, we got a lot of Legend of Zelda to play. I hear those games are good. Super Mario Kart, yep, played that. Doom, played that. Super Metroid, never played it. That's one of those ones where I know I'm going to love it when I play it, but never played it. Say it's the best Metroid. Yoshi's Island, played it. Super Mario 64, and that's an interesting one. I played it and got so frustrated with the control scheme, stopped playing it. A lot of people think that this is the greatest 3D game. Well, at the time, it kind of brought in the era of 3D games. And a lot of what 3D games had to offer were born with that game. I'm going to try my damnedest, though, to get over the controls and play that game the whole way through. GoldenEye 007, absolutely. Played that game completely. Loved that game. That was so many multiplayer sessions of GoldenEye 007. Absolutely. Bone Crusher, what's up, dude? What's up, dude? Yeah, we're going through the games that I am going to play on this channel. Counter-Strike, yep, played it. Probably not going to play it on this channel. Just because it's for, like, elite players now. I think I came back to it, like, a couple years ago, and yeah, it was a bit much coming back to that. Diablo 2, played it the whole way through. Loved that game. Farmed the shit out of that game when it first came out with my friends. That was a big game in high school. Grand Theft Auto 3, yep, completed that one before. Metroid Prime, never finished that game. Played it back in the day, but did not complete it. Wind Waker, played it for like an hour, but didn't do anything with it. Half-Life 2, I completed fully. Resident Evil 4, absolutely played it, completed it, loved it. Twilight Princess, never played it. Super Mario Galaxy, I think I finished that one. I didn't finish Galaxy 2. Because I think just other things came out, and I just didn't. That was in the era there. So after 2005, when the achievement system came out, that's when I got completely engrossed in that. And like Nintendo games were kind of like an afterthought for me at that point. I'm like, I'm not playing this kiddie shit anymore. I've got achievements to unlock. God damn it. Checking the chat. Every time I check the chat, you're going to see my face. Multiple times. I don't have multiple. I need to get multiple monitors. What the fuck am I doing? So yeah, Galaxy, I did complete the whole way through. But Galaxy 2, yeah, it was a sacrifice to achievement. Grand Theft Auto 4, completed that one. That one took a while. Uncharted, I completed that one. Mass Effect. So we're going to start getting down into the list here where I definitely completed them, and I have them on the YouTube channel. Completed it. Never on channel, though. Portal, completed that one. So this is, I think from this point on, 2012 on, I think I played these games on the channel. Well, this one, so Walking Dead, that's interesting. I didn't play Walking Dead on the channel. I played season 2 of that on the channel. Never season 1. My first ever video, so that's the other interesting thing about talking about the future right now. My first ever video on this channel was back in 2014, and it was Far Cry 3. I was doing a view of Far Cry 3. First thing I ever recorded. First time I ever had a capture card. Grand Theft Auto 5, I've played bits and pieces of the online on the channel, but never completed the game on the channel. This is where we start getting into, so I was wrong. Actually, from 2014 on. It was the era of Xbox One and PS4 on, where we started like really getting into the YouTube stuff. So Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor, I have a complete walkthrough on this channel of that game back then. It's probably only in 720p. I don't think the quality of the gameplay is very good on there. The Witcher 3, I played that game the whole way through on the channel. That was a long ass game. I bet that is the longest game I have on this channel. Maybe Horizon I played longer. I don't know. I bet Witcher's longer. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, that was a pretty long one too. I think I completely live streamed Doom. Like, my face is plastered on every one of those videos. I love that game. Breath of the Wild, I told you about that. God of War, we have the full gameplay of that. I didn't fully stream myself playing that though. I think it's just a lot of gameplay. Resident Evil 2, yep, played that one the whole way through on the channel. Last of Us Part 2, we played that one the whole way through there on the channel. I have a good bit of videos on Forza Horizon 5, but I didn't post every single thing I did in that game. I can't believe Forza was like the game of the year in 2020. At first, I thought it was Ratchet and Clank, but then the more I thought about it, I had completed Forza Horizon 5 twice. Once on my old account, the one with the banned achievements on it, and then I thought to myself, well, I'm going to make a new account, and in 2022, I replayed Forza Horizon 5, got a shit ton of the achievements back, and completely redid the whole story mode and everything in that game. So I played that game actually twice already. I love that game so much. It's so much fun. So much fun. So yeah, I'm not going to go through every one of these. I just want to go through the gold ones. We're going to play Elden Ring here at some point. But I want to finish God of War Ragnarok. I played I'll just talk about last year. Vampire Survivors. I can't say enough about that game. It's such a... Oh. That game, it just gets its hooks in you. It's so simple. It's so easy. And all you do is you move the stick around. That's all you do. So even noob people that never play video games, all you do is you move the stick around, your character moves around, and you get weapons and armor or whatever, and it automatically kills the enemies around you. When they die, they drop these gems. You suck in the gem, or you walk over the gem. You get more experience, you build up the weapons, and they turn into these epic weapons, and then more and more enemies come on the screen, but you've got the weaponry to handle them to the point where, like, the whole screen is just gobbledygook of fucking enemies everywhere, and you're just mowing them down, and it makes you feel like the most powerful thing on the universe. I love that fucking game. And, I mean, it's not just that simple. There's strategy to it, because there are certain, buff upgrades and weapon upgrades when you have both of them and you level them completely and you marry them together, you have them both. They evolve the weapon into something completely even more powerful. So there's that strategy going into it as well. Holy shit. I mean, it's just... And every weapon does a different thing. But you don't just stick with one, because you want to see, okay, if I evolve this weapon, what's it like? What's it going to do? And they all do different things, and it's fun to just experiment with every weapon. Yeah, can't say enough good things about Vampire Survivors. Neon White, again, a lot of the people get into the gameplay aspect of that, where they do the leaderboard stuff. I didn't get into that aspect. I got into more of the playing with the I lost my train of thought. Like the flow, just the flow of that game. That's what I was really gonna talk about. The flow of that game is amazing because you're going through and you have these cards of like shotgun or rocket launcher or whatever, but then there is a secondary alt to that weapon that does something like, you throw out a grappling hook or something like that. And I played that whole game on stream. You can see it for yourself, but that is just a great first-person shooter. I'm not too out about the story, but yeah. And Kirby, man, that was a great game as well. That end boss, the bosses in that game, dude. You want to talk about a Kirby game? Everybody says that they're easy. That game ain't easy. That game has got tough moments, and the boss battles are real, dude. The boss battles are fucking real. The end boss, it's like you're fighting God, dude. It's like a Dragon Ball Z episode. Friggin' nuts. We're gonna take a break here. We're gonna take a break. Yeah, we're gonna take a break. I will be back. Maybe we'll play a video game. How's that sound? Video games on a video game channel? Sure. Okay then. See you in a bit.